And we're in a truck.
We are.
We're in Fresno.
We are in Fresno. We're here for the Reverent West Coast Parkour Championship.
Would you ever picture yourself in Fresno?
No, not really, man. Not since I was 7.
Oh my gosh. Not since you were 7?
Not since I was 7. I've been here before.
That's pretty incredible.
But not in this area.
I would never picture myself in Fresno. I've never heard good things about it. Ever since I watched Monsters vs. Aliens, they made Fresno look like a shit show.
Did that take place in Fresno?
I want to say it did. Or at least it started in Fresno.
Definitely looks like California.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, definitely looks like California, man.
It kind of does.
What's your opinion on the city so far?
On the city? You know, I have not had a negative experience yet.
Not yet,
to be honest. Not yet. I like the gym that we went to, Reverent Movement.
People there are pretty good.
Very chill, very compact, but well built.
Yeah, well built, right?
Like every obstacle there is quality.
It's a good use of space. It's
Definitely,
good use of space.
100%.
It's limited space, but what they do have is pretty usable. It's pretty dynamic.
I think so.
I like
think
it,
so
man.
for sure.
Yeah, man.
Berto, who is the most influential parkour athlete ever,
Of all time?
in your opinion?
Influential. We're not talking about best, are we? We're talking about influential.
Let's go influential. Different from best.
Okay. The most influential parkour athlete of all time? I have to say... Damn, let me think back. Let me think back to the
That's okay. Take your time. This is a deep one.
The Russian days.
The Russian days.
Huh. I'm gonna have to say... Pasha's definitely up there.
Pasha is 100% up there.
Pasha's definitely
He has
up there.
done so many tricks for the first time.
I do want to say one of the guys that came before him, kind of like maybe Phil Doyle or Daniel
yeah.
Vaca. I mean, obviously Sebastian Foucan and
yes,
David Bell,
of course.
because those guys are pioneers.
Giving the sport its name is kind of a...
Giving the sport its name, giving it its popularity as a sport, not as a military function.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, those would probably be my top picks. Probably can't choose one out of those.
It would be hard to expect you to actually pick one athlete.
Exactly. But when it comes to like stylistic influences and what one person has done for the aspect of style in parkour, it definitely, I would say Pasha's probably my pick.
That's a very, very fair pick.
He's done just one of the more the most world's first.
Yeah.
He's done, the first instances of off-axis tricks and
exactly
creative flipping, creative parkour.
He is the first athlete I ever saw do an off-axis double flip. It was a double alien on just a random Instagram post. I saw that for the first time and I'm like, I need to learn that because surely that's easier than double side flip.
And that inspired your whole thing, right?
100%. It definitely got me thinking about it from the beginning.
So you got a physical example right here.
Exactly. I would have to agree with you. Pasha, very influential.
Pasha, very influential. And I think there's definitely more to be said. Yeah, more of the contemporary artists like Egg.
Yeah.
And some of those people out there more in the East Coast and more in the more associated with the common stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those people are definitely putting a new face on parkour and definitely putting the United States parkour scene as its own scene.
I've really seen the American parkour style specifically develop so much within the last year or two.
Exactly.
You would think of my picturesque idea of American parkour was Bob Reese.
Exactly.
And 100% he is still doing crazy shit, but it's not exactly how I think of American parkour anymore. Yeah. I think a lot of the off-axis style is absolutely huge.
Playful stuff.
Playfulness
is a big part of it.
Baggy motherfucking jeans.
Baggy motherfucking jeans. Not sweats. We're past the fucking sweats.
We are past the sweats. It's time for jeans. It's time for tougher material that's going to hold up to the stresses that you're putting on the material.
I agree, man. This has been a lovely chat.
Thank you for the interview, my friend.
Lovely. Oh, man. That was fun.